And boom, here we are, people. Saturday afternoon, morning-ish. Got a nice car show here in town. I had one, something like this. No T-tops though. Nice. I got smoked by one of these in my Porsche the other night. These things are stupid fast. It's definitely nice. As you can see, there's a wide spectrum of everything. What is this? This looks like an old Jaguar. A 65. Look at that interior. That's ridiculous.
Did you say that you'd take me for a ride?
So you wonder where the Rolls Royce and Bentley's got the little tray. Look at that thing. I seen this thing the other day when I was cruising in my car. I think he lives right down the road from us. Holy cow, you don't even know where to go. We'll just hit the road first. How about that? I think I seen this one the other day. I think I did see this one the other day. It's either that one or that one. Oh God, somebody's playing music over there, so I guess we're gonna have to talk above the music and or stop for a minute. Maybe as we get closer, I'll have to talk a little bit louder or stop. All right, people, I'm gonna try to talk above the music, but here we are. We have a Karmann Ghia, which is basically, back in the day, I believe this would be called the poor man's Porsche. The things are pretty cool. You do not see these much at all anymore. I love the roof rack. That thing's pretty cool. Definitely. I would totally rock one of them. Here we are. We have a Tesla Model 3. These things are pretty neat. Look in there. You want yourself a laptop? You got yourself a laptop. Thing is pretty neat. Cool. Here we are. We got a 2020 Corvette Stingray. Look at that color. That interior spec is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Look at that. That thing is phenomenal. That color spec is awesome. What is the color spec on there? All right. What do we got here? Look at this thing. Talk about a shorty wagon. It's the shortiest of shortiest wagon. Somebody put that thing in a dryer? I think somebody put that thing in a dryer. Look at this thing. It's a super short wagon. Well, I'd be willing to bet you if you put like a LS with a couple Terpskis on there, you'd be able to pull a wheelie. Shitbox edition. Look at this, people. This is basically the great-grandfather of my car. Look at that thing. It's ridiculous. Look at that nice little shifter. This is basically the great-grandfather of my car. Look at that thing. Bet that thing boogie's pretty good. Look at how small that thing is. Nice. Pretty simple, basic. That almost looks exactly like the same as mine, where the engine's in the front, the tranny's in the rear. Same concept as mine. The great-grandfather. All right, people, we're gonna try to talk over this, but here's a nice example of a Cobra. My friend's got one of these out in New Jersey, brought it for a ride with me. Not sure how good that thing boogies, but it looks like a very, very, very nice example. Yeah, my expansion tank, the radiator overflow.
Oh, gotcha.
So here I filmed this one last week. This is actually, these two are related. The gentleman who owns this, he married my cousin, and this is the dad. So I filmed this last week at the other car show. They're out this weekend for another one. Nice example. We got Corvettes on Corvettes on Corvettes on Corvettes down here. My goodness, they're all over the place. I filmed that one last week. That's a C8, or that's a Grand Sport. Here's a pretty nice spec one. The interior is ridiculous. Look at this. That interior is amazing. Oh, wait. With more Corvettes upon more Corvettes upon, that's a nice color blue one right there. That's very nice. Upon more Corvettes. What's this one over here? Yow! Front diffuser.
It looks really nice. It's just a totally different.
This is a very nice spec. Oh, and just in case you're not going fast enough, there you go. Nice. This is a very nice spec. Double shot of nitrous. Oh, I taped that one, or I filmed that one last week. Oh, there's a C8. Yeah, right there. There's a C8. People were talking about it. Thing almost looks like a Ferrari with the back the way it is. It's a nice spec. Black on black on black. Oh yeah. What kind of Corvette do you want? We got everything down here. Every type of Corvette you could possibly want. Corvette on Corvette on Corvette. It's a nice Viper over here. What was that, first gen? Not sure on that. Oh, 05. It's the 05 Viper. Nice. But this thing just really gets down in boogies. Oh. Firebird action. Dog spot. You don't see these too many at all. What's going on here? What's this guy doing? I think I filmed this one last week at the car show. I did film this one last week. Still a very nice example. Oh, here you are, people. Oh, look at there. A GTO right there. Oh, yes. Oh, he's done the power tour twice. 16 and in 17. Nice. Oh, the his and her shifter. Nice. Oh, look at there. And there's something you don't see too many people have. What you should have, a fire extinguisher. I used to work with that dude. I worked there for a week. I left at lunch. Oh, another dog spot. Dog spot. You take this thing to just go get your groceries. Look at this thing here. Look at that thing. Oh, you can smell it's original. What is this thing? Oh, you can definitely smell it's original. Look at the thing. I don't know if I'd put 4 people in there. Look at the suicide doors. They both pop out, one like that, one like that. Huh. What is this thing? Oh, a Lancia. Look at that thing.
Crash, baby!
All right, here we are. We got some Porsches right here.
Get some.
Oh, the
Did you
whole
get one?
Porsche club is here.
All right.
Not the whole
Don't chew on
Porsche
them,
club,
kids.
but
They're not
many
foldable.
Porsches. I'm trying to talk about this band
So we
right
on the
here.
Johnny Wildman. How you doing on this beautiful Saturday
That's
afternoon,
nice.
man?
That's nice how that is.
It's gorgeous out. Thank you, Mother Nature.
Oh yeah.
We, Jay, your wife left and came
Nice.
back with different clothes on. What?
Although this one here is a
Oh,
very
you.
beautiful spec with a red interior, red and black. Look at that. That is a gorgeous spec.
All right, so we got to ask
For
you out there, man.
sure.
So we're going to be playing all over the place this summer. Went
This
from
red is
17
ridiculous.
shows last year to 117
GT3
this year,
RS,
ladies and gentlemen.
GT3,
It's an amazing
no RS,
thing.
just
Taking the mask
GT3.
off just helped. It did, didn't it?
Carbon bucket.
We are going to be downtown for the 4th of July. How you doing
Nice.
there? Look at that. You're in the best seat.
This is
in
a
the house,
very
man.
nice example. Carbon mirrors.
I can't hear you. Channel 5! Oh, Channel 5. That's our
There's
favorite
another
channel
nice
right now.
example.
We're gonna
Ooh,
be
the yellow
downtown
stitching
for
with
the
the
4th of
yellow
July.
belts.
Did you hear about that? It just went through.
More yellow
So
stitching
it's
on
gonna
the-
be there
on the
front.
dash
It's
there,
Colleen's 50th
along with the
birthday
seats
on the
there.
4th, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice wing on the back.
Awesome. And, you talking about yourself,
That's a
man,
nice
doing cool
example. I like the
stuff.
white.
How many out there are 26 and under in age? Raise your hand if you're 26.
Look at these
and
little
under.
weird lights he's got. He must have
Raise
retrofit
your
them
hand
on
if
there.
you're 26 and over in age. That's right.
What is this? A 98
Cheaper
Boxster.
insurance, the wisdom that comes with
So
age.
mine's a 99
Raise your
Boxster.
hand if you're so old, it
So if
just
you actually
hurts to
look
raise your hand.
back, you can see the interior from the seats forward are exactly like a 911.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to play a
And here's a nice
A lot
928.
of you kids think this is from
We're talking
another
risky
band,
business,
but
people.
this is
Only in
from
risky
one of the
business,
greatest
they had a
bands
black
of all
one.
time. 2 notes.
Really? You could, well,
And then in the side lot here, people, we got cars over here. Actually, this place right here is the auto gallery. They got all sorts of cars in there. As far as this, here's your Pantera, a 72. Look at that. When's the last time you seen one of these? Talk about your gated shifter right there. And I don't know if you see that, people, but the radio is not this way, it's this way. Original wheels. Those are very hard to find from what I'm to understand. What is this? Oh, an Alfa Romeo. 71 Alfa Romeo. Oh, look at where the shifter is. That thing is kind of neat. Definitely original. You can definitely smell it's original. Alfa Romeo. I know it's Romeo. I'm being smart. Nice Cutlass right there. You want to talk about the pinnacle of, flat tire. You want to talk about the pinnacle of big rides. Look at this thing. Nuts. Look at that interior.
That's it. When it's it. It's over. It's over.
That kind of sucks. Ooh, he's having a bad day. Flat tire. But sometimes, look at that. Sometimes it's best to be on the outside here, checking out some of the.
You know, I don't drive it enough to actually notice it. So.
Look at there. Camera crew is filming him. But there's the camera. I wonder if I can make him break character. Look at that. Nice. Check this out, people. Look at that Riviera. I believe this would be called the Boat Tail Speedster. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous lines right there. As I say, sometimes it's better to be on the outside and you see the cars that are parked here coming to see the show. Alright peeps, this car here has been around in Green Bay forever. I remember this thing cruising around in the 80s. The guy still drives it the same exact way too. Ooh, got a little bubbling going on there. Anybody want a furry headliner? How about that pistol grip shifter? Yeah, this guy, I've seen him drive around so often. This has been a staple of Green Bay forever. He's left it the same throughout the whole time that he's owned it. Or I've seen it at least. And this is why you never stop filming, people. What is that thing? Look at that thing. No, people, that's called a thing. It's called a VW thing. And you just really don't see too many of those. I remember helping a friend of mine restore one of those years ago. Look at that thing. And for all you truck people, here you are. Look at that thing. Z71. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It's really not a thing. It's a Chevrolet.
Why don't you go sit down and get a picture?
That's why you never stop filming. You never know what you're going to see. This is obviously a retrofitted Corvette onto a newer chassis. I don't know what company's been doing this, but I know a company does this. I believe this one's been around in town for a little bit. It's basically a brand new Vette with an old Vette body. Wow. Here you are for your truck, people. Look at that. Nice. So right at the end here, they actually had what's called the Farmer's Market today. That ended at, I don't know, I think 12. So not only did they have the Farmer's Market, they had the car show.